Hi, it's Simon from TAKE.Wellness. I want to talk to you about stabilised chlorine granules. This is the traditional way to keep your water clean and bacteria free. On the back of your dose rates, typically in increments of 1, 3 or 5 grams, we use a little spoon. We like to dissolve it in a jug of warm water, scooped out of the spa. Please don't free pour, you've got no control over it. Once you've treated a hot tub with chemicals, allow it to breathe. Leave the lid open for 20 minutes to let those gases escape. Stabilised chlorine granules only works in a set pH range. On your test strips, you will see the pH needs to be between 7.2 and 7.6. Chlorine granules almost have an instant effect on your test strips. If you find after 20 minutes the chlorine has disappeared, there's dirt and bacteria in the water and all that chlorine has been used up. You're going to want to dose it again with another 3 to 5 grams of chlorine. Keep repeating this process until you keep a steady reading of between 3 and 5 parts per million on your chlorine scale. A lot of customers will use chlorine granules immediately after they've left the hot tub by adding 5 or 10 grams just to sterilise the water so it's ready for next time. We use granules as well as tablets. Tablets will live in a floating dispenser or a brominator depending on your spa. Chlorine granules are there to give you an instant boost to any low chlorine that you might have. It's important to make sure the chlorine granules have dissolved before you use the spa. You don't want to be standing or sitting on granules. Chlorine also gets eaten by sunlight. So tubs that are used during the daylight will typically use more chlorine than tubs just used at night. We recommend you allow about 20 minutes between adding chlorine granules and taking a bathing session. Remember, if you've got any questions, reach out via the email, the website or WhatsApp.